Hi, my name is Bob Cesario. I'm the EMS coordinator for the Independence Fire Department, and today's safety message regards CPR, or cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation involves the effort of resuscitating somebody whose heart and breathing has stopped. However, there are a few key things that have to be remembered in those circumstances before we actually begin those efforts. Particularly when we're by ourselves. When you're alone with the individual that requires these resuscitative efforts, we have to recall that we have to get help started as immediately as possible as well, which means that you may have to abandon the patient temporarily to make that call to help. Once we've established that part of the equation, we can get back to the patient's side and begin our resuscitative efforts. Hopefully, we have a device available as well, and that's what we rely on, probably more so than the CPR, at least in those first few minutes. Once we've established CPR, we should have an automated external defibrillator available. These devices are designed to shock a heart back into a beating rhythm in circumstances where the heart has stopped. However, this has to be done early in the event. If we don't get this established early on, the chance of survival diminishes rapidly. Along with all the other elements that come into play, calling for help, getting started with CPR, defibrillation, or the use of the automated external defibrillator, becomes key, and it has to happen, like I said, early on. Otherwise, the chance of survival really become quite slim. Once those things are established, once those elements are in place, then all we can hope for is that EMS arrives quickly. That's why it's important that we call them early, because the earlier we get them called, the sooner that they can arrive. Then we can get started with our treatment. And if all the things come together like we hope in those circumstances, then we give this individual every chance of survival that they can get, and that those are critical. That's just I can't stress that enough. Those of you that are interested in taking a CPR class in this community, you can contact the fire department. We'll be happy to conduct a class for you. We have classes going all the time. We also have first aid classes that we provide. However, we don't schedule those directly. We do the classes here, but the Independence Township Parks and Recreation handles those programs for us in scheduling and registration for those courses. And we handle the CPR classes independently from that, though, and we do those directly from here. So you would call the fire department. The fire department's number is 248-625-1924. The Parks and Recreation is 625-8223.